Hey ladies and gentlemen, how you guys been doing? It's your boys in here, and let me try to adjust myself here. The camera, the lighting should be okay. But anyways, I've been debating whether or not I should make a let's play right now, just pick a game, but I felt that I want to read all your feedback regarding the games that you have decided to recommend me. I kind of go through it and based on your suggestions, pick one of the games that you have suggested and kind of go from there. So yeah, let's go right into it, shall we? Also, the next upload after this shall probably be more techno savvy, as I wanna be strict and honest with the people that donated, where the donation will be going, and basically it's gonna go towards my PC. But what specific components will I put those finances into? So basically, I got the graphic card there, just ready for the next upload. But for now, we're just gonna go directly into the let's plays, the things that you enjoy, and generally, the let's play should be starting tomorrow. So look forward to that, as I'm looking forward to playing whatever you guys have decided to pick for me. So let's go right into the comment section here. We got 35 comments. I love it. Give me feedback, because if there's anything that motivates me a lot on YouTube is general feedback. People talking about the things they enjoy. It's the likes and the feedback. It's so much more. It's crazy. And for a video that's got 300 views, and then you got you put that 1-0 out and you still got 35. I fucking love that. So keep it up. I love reading your comments. It may be hard to come back to people sometimes, but I do watch and I do read. So basically, yeah, keep that up. I love it. Anyways, Sea Slug, Pokemon Uranium. Right, sure, Pokemon Uranium. I think I'm gonna hear this name quite a lot from the last time I've checked the comment section, but he said 10 to 15 minutes parts and I'll watch it. I have to admit, the 10 to 15 minutes parts, I'm probably gonna stick it with 15 minutes, because 10 is a little bit 10 minutes is little to nothing, and we used to have 11-minute mark. You guys know that there used to be a YouTube ad that only allowed 11-minute uploads until you got partnered. You had this special luxury. And either that, or you used to be one of those people that was uploading for a long time, so YouTube kind of opened that area for you. But now everybody can do it. They can freaking upload a 10-hour video of just spam and a picture and nothing else. People can troll all they want. It's kind of crazy. I don't understand how YouTube actually allows that. Where's the storage for all that trash, to be honest? But hey, YouTube seems to have it all now. Being a part of Google. But anyways, yeah, that's so overplayed already. Once said about Pokemon Uranium, but Hacks Horus said that then Sea Slug basically left him a feedback saying it's Pokemon, it's all overplayed. And it's kind of hard for me to even say anything for either of these sides, because I've heard about this game. I know there's lots of very known names that used to play this game, so I can, but it's a Pokemon game, so I can kind of understand where Sea Slug is going with that one. So I heard Pokemon Uranium is very good. This was said by Ryahia-sama. I'm also going to play it soon. Hey, enjoy your game, man. If you're gonna play it, I suggest you play it before I play it, because if you watch me let's play, I'm kind of screwing you over with spoils. So, but I mean, why would I should even have to mention this when everybody, if you want to watch me play and get frustrated, maybe the game is hard, who knows, we're gonna see. But anyways, Toxicroak the God, of course, replied to him with a bunch of tears. Right, so Ryahia-sama replied to him saying, bruh, just bruh, save those tears for the ending of the game. Anyways, Crystal here, I believe Crystal, the person that replied with the feedback of the game suggested, was Pokemon Purite, and then I checked out Crystal's site, and he was let's playing this game, and this game looked hard. Sadly enough, Crystal doesn't commentary whether or not Crystal is a man or a female. I cannot seem to say, but from what I saw, is that the game is very hard, and it's a Crystal game. It's a Pokemon Crystal, just a harder version of it. I like it. We're gonna see. And then we got Gavin 1v1r said, I want to see Liquid Crystal. Now I played Liquid Crystal. I've come to Kanto. I enjoyed the game a lot. I watched some of my Let's Players play it as well. The Flaming Spade play it, I believe. And it was also the Killer Nacho. The Killer Nacho is actually back, but probably a lot of people don't know about that because Killer Nacho used to be an uploader, a very known uploader, but then he kind of just left. And now he's kind of getting back, and it's kind of crazy, looking at the amount of traffic that he's now getting. It's kind of a little bit of a letdown. It's like it's not really letdown. It's like so many years we're in, but we do kind of see it. But then again, we still enjoy what we're doing, so that doesn't really like demotivate us. But it's still a thing that's there. So it's a thing. So Pokemon DJX said Glazer, Flora Sky, Light Platinum, Dark Rising, one of those. I think I saw Dark Rising. Again, a Let's Player that I watched. It was called 6 Foot Hacks Leo, and I believe WoW Chase also Let's Play this game because I used to watch WoW Chase a lot. There were so many names out there that I used to watch, but many of them just kind of changed forms and kind of left, and some people are still around. Kudos to them, but then again, I'm still around. It's kind of crazy, but I had to make this pause. Like Pokemon had to come in, into me again. The enjoyment, I'm getting back that, but competitive will have to wait a little bit longer. So please bear with me. Then we got Tuka Hapakoshi. Wow, so that is an incredible full name. If that is your full name, just my hat to you, man. Seriously. Pokemon Dark Rising Trilogy, not nearly as overplayed as Oranium. I can see that, especially as I've heard this Oranium game a few times now. But I believe it's an RPG Maker game, isn't it? Now, I saw that the bell system is fast, so I'm kind of eager to play it. Just because most RPG games, when it comes down to Pokemon, are very slow. Outside of the freaking Phoenix Rising. I want to play that game. Ho is my favorite legendary, and not just because of that, but the game is it's so polished. There is still, in development. They still got riders to get in and read their stories, but man, that game looks incredible up until this point. Plus, there is Pokemon Prison coming out. That's another story. Anyways, Soul Silver 12 said Pokemon Insurgence. I always like Pokemon Insurance because insurance in the title, but no, it's called Pokemon Insurgence, something like that, or Oranium. It sounds like a planet. Pokemon Oranium, yeah. But the second name I've come across a lot. Maybe it's the newer one, Insurgence. Maybe it's the older one, but. I'm definitely going to need to look into it because lots of people are suggesting this by this point. Wolver said, Pokemon Shiny Gold X. I've been watching another guy Let's Play it and it seems pretty cool. I still have to watch your update video since I've been pretty busy today. Hey, everybody is busy. Just do what you do, and I hope stuff are going to become a little bit busy, a little bit less busy, so you can get a little relaxation, and I hope that my videos are going to make it entertaining for you once they come out. So anyways, yeah, Pokemon Shiny Gold X, I actually played it in the past. Some of you guys don't know this because I deleted that. I've basically uploaded all the Gene Bells and uploaded the Elite. So in a way, I already played it, and I don't want to go through a game that I already played. I want to go through a game that I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening, and we're gonna be, I'm gonna be doing it live commentary over it. So generally speaking, it's gonna be different experience for me, and I think that the creator's experience must be the most important one for that kind of influence the entertainment values, and I just like myself being surprised. So if I play a game that I already played before, well, there is really generally no surprise to it. I already know what's going to be happening, what kind of levels I will be expecting and so forth. It doesn't work. So Wolver, I hope you understand my decision here, and Pokemon Shiny Gold X will probably not be on my list of Pokemon games that I would play. I'm gonna definitely play it, maybe on the side, maybe, but probably not, because I already played it. So S East said Pokemon Brown by Cool Boyman, a Game Boy ROM. Again, Pokemon Brown, a game that I actually beaten, and it's an incredible game. Cool Boyman is my favorite content developer when it comes down to fake Pokemon games. He's making Pokemon Prison coming out in October. I actually talked to Cool Boyman and he knows about my Let's Play. Basically, that game, Pokemon Prism in particular, has been in development for so many years that it gotten a little bit tedious in waiting, because it's been like 7-8 years, and 7-8 years is a bit too much. It's like this, like Duke Nukem level now, and many people didn't like Duke Nukem, so it's your own Duke, but yeah, Duke has pretty much left the building because that game kind of sucked. But generally speaking, I don't wanna compare Duke Nukem to this game, because I still want to have the Duke Nukem, the old one, in my memories, while the new one doesn't exist. Still, for this game, with the years coming in, your expectation may be higher and higher, but I just want to have the game as it was. Just keep on going with it. I believe we were at third or fourth Gym Leader. I already made a Let's Play to a point where it was blocked, so you guys can go check that out. That was a freaking fantastic game up until that point. I really hope that the game is going to stay dedicated like that, and it's not going to rewire into something else. Into something completely different, because it felt like a Pokemon game with a little bit of a touch of Zelda in it, and Mario, and all sorts of things. I love it. I really do. So I look forward to that game a lot. It's going to be streamed on Twitch, from what I heard from the original creator. After that, he told me this himself. After that, the game is going to go public. So expect that Let's Play to coming up. I love Pokemon Prism. I've been debating whether or not I should make that Let's Play, but I cannot. I have to admit it. I have too much love for that game to not Let's Play it. Especially after playing it before, got to a block and had to stop it, because that is where the game has ended back before. So now Pokemon Prism, made by the same person that made Pokemon Brown, but I already beaten Pokemon Brown, so that game is not going to be on my list. So for that, East. But thank you for your suggestion. Then we got Hex or Roos. I'm sorry, I want to say English is not my native language, but you can already tell this. But basically my pronunciation is quite bad. So I apologize this in advance if I bash up your name, completely butcher it, hang it on somewhere. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Pokemon Peach Black. I believe Pokemon Peach Black, it sounds like Pokemon Peach Black. It's like where's Mario? Pokemon Mario Black? No, it's not gonna work. But Peach Black, basically, it's probably a ROM hack from Pokemon Black, right? So it's using 5th generation mechanics. It's using 5th generation system, and to be honest, 5th generation didn't really tick me. Didn't really hold me. Was it the graphics? I found, I don't know. It's something about that region. It just didn't really hold me. So basically, I'm probably gonna be skipping on this one. Sorry, I don't think this is a game for me. At least I don't think so. I would rather stay with a 3rd generation Game Boy Advance, or maybe RPG Makers. But 5th generation DS, nah. Even the options aren't there, the filters and all the things, nah. Then we got Instinct, that said Vietnamese Crystal. I always called it Vietnam Crystal, but the Vietnamese Crystal. And that is a lovely suggestion there by Instinct. Team Instinct. You gotta go Team Yellow there, Zapdos. But seriously, Vietnamese Crystal is a gem, because this is a badly translated Pokemon Crystal game. I believe it's translated in Chinese, like Chinese people who wanted to translate, made in China, but it was made in China still. The translation is so poor, it's hilarious. It's like, it's so bad, it's good. It's one of those movies, you won't say. But the game, I believe, is still pretty much the same as the original Crystal, so that kind of kills it, because I want to have gameplay over the whole story. While the entertainment will definitely be there, I still think that not a person that's not his English is not his native language shouldn't be playing Pokemon Crystal Vietnamese, because pronunciation mistakes in an already a game that's filled with mistakes in translations, mistranslations and so forth. But that game is hilarious when you go watch, Americans let's play it and try to read the things that are written on it. It's crazy. Then we got, but thank you for the suggestion there, Instinct. Then we got Englishishu. Wow, bit of a tongue twister there. The Dark Horizon trilogies. It's got for how annoyingly hard it is. It's a little bit bright right now by the sun. Probably need to turn it down a little bit, so I have a little bit of a harder time read there. But I've heard that the game is freaking ridiculously hard, so I actually feel, because I'm gonna Nuzlocke my Let's Play, so I'm kinda bit on the edge, but let's just keep on reading the suggestions. So Dark Rising is rising up on top right now. I'm be hearing it quite often. Soul Savior 021 said, Pokemon Uranium or Pokemon Insurgents, I would like to see you play them. Also, glad you are back, bro. I miss your videos. Thank you, man. I'm also kind of happy to be back, especially in this new place, and I cannot wait to start making videos. So, I'm happy to hear that people are kind of coming back, and knowing that I'm back, and yeah, let's all have a group hug now. I'm not a person to hug too much. Anyways, let's just keep on going with it. But thank you for the suggestion. Uranium right now is, I believe it's actually winning, if I'm being completely honest. I'm not making like a count anywhere, but I'm thinking it's kind of crazy. So we got Wogri that said, play Pokemon Resolution. Wait, Pokemon, oh, not Resolution. Pokemon Revolution, so I know now how to save the game. I haven't made any progress because I can't save my game. Okay, this comment is all over the place. Wagri, thanks for the suggestion, but Pokemon Revolution is a Wii game, right? Or is there another game that I don't know about? Maybe there is a Pokemon Revolution game that I don't know about, but he's talking about having problems with his save file. Hey, if you have problems with your save file, I want to have my save file just fine, because if I cannot save that, right now your feedback is telling me this game is a little bit of a problem, and if it's not a game that I think it is, a Wii game, a Pokemon Revolution game, then I'm probably gonna skip on it. So, but still, thank you for the suggestion there. And then we got Blamumagier. He said, I'll echo Uranium. Right, sure. As you keep on echoing your Uranium game, I am gonna try to remember it, because it's been actually mentioned quite often. So we got Beast Forever. He said, Pokemon Vega, best ROM ever. It sounds like a freaking phenomenal game, just freaking Vega. Does it start in Vegas? Who knows? But the game, I don't know nothing about this game, so I'm actually hearing some of these games that I don't know nothing about, so I'm probably going to need to Google. I was really trying to make a decision by the end of this video, but it seems that it's going to be impossible, so I apologize for that. But, thank you for the suggestion. I'm definitely going to check out Pokemon Vega and see if this is a game that will tick me, just tick me to play it. But then we got 1212, DSM Machina. He said Pokemon Insurgents. Wow, Insurgents, whoa. That name is starting to become up there. And Pokemon Liquid Crystal. Interesting choices. Pokemon Insurgents is an RPG Maker game, right? And Pokemon Liquid Crystal is after, is it from the old generation GBA? I believe Game Boy Advance games, right? Far Red. It must be, right? So basically, Liquid Crystal, as I mentioned before, it is a game that I already played. Pokemon Insurgents, on the other hand, I haven't played, but it seems to be on top right now. People want to see this game as much as Uranium. Right, so we got Farid Sabro. Okay, I'm just gonna call you Sabro, because he's been around, he's been watching my Let's Plays. I can remember that face, and thank you very much for your feedback and just staying active with my channel. It really means a lot. But he said, I'm happy that you want to play Game Boy Color, or Game Boy Advance Pokemon games because of their awesome sprite graphics. That right there, that is how I feel. I can relate to that feedback right there. This guy knows what I'm talking about. It is the graphics. I think the graphics are really few, just down to touch with the Pokemon games. I feel they don't overdo it. I actually would easily say that the 6th generation had much more attractive graphics than the 5th generation had. I think the 5th generation, while I love grim things, I think that it was a little bit too grim for its own good, for what it was. I don't know. I just felt that the 6th generation graphics were incredible, and I think 7th generation graphics are also going to be very attractive because they're really bright. They're all Hawaiian, and it's all tropical and stuff. So I really like that. I like myself some bright colors sometimes, especially in a Pokemon game. I don't want to have those games too grim, because first, second were actually very grim, while 2nd generation is still my favorite of all time. But it's got its own reasons. Kanto being one of them. And the absolute greatest finale to any game out there. Facing your own NPC in the first generation of games. That is incredible. That is just a bright idea and just a great finish to make. That's how you make an ending right there. So thank you very much on your feedback, but basically he didn't really say, he didn't really suggest a game, so that's where he left. Delito 2354 said, please play Pokemon Uranium. Holy hell, Pokemon Uranium is winning this right now. Then we got Ace that said, Pokemon Adventure Red chapter would be nice. Let's play. I would like to see it. Pokemon Red. Now I saw Ash and I was like, I'm not gonna be playing Ash. I'm sorry, but Ash is probably the most annoying character in an animation and in anime of, like, I look at all, you know, when I look at when I watch anime, you know, you can be evil, you can be good, but I tend to relate to I like to relate to the, you know, to the main character of the story, depending on what kind of person this person is. And Ash seems to be just about everything that I'm not. Like, well, I'm not that I'm not, but let's just say he's 10 years old. He will forever be 10 years old. 10 years old. But it's somehow, I know Ash is just annoying. So generally speaking, I didn't want to play Ash's story. But Red, on the other hand, Red is just cool. I don't know. Red, you know, he's also 10 years old. So now that I think about it, if I would watch the anime, I'm pretty sure Red would still have those 10 years old, you know. When we are 10 years old, we're kind of different, but full of imagination and all. But let's just say that he does evolve his Pokemons, you know, and he does earn his badges, you know, when comparing to freaking Ash that just gets them. Like, I still cannot believe you know, how he got a badge versus Whitney. You know, he beat one Pokemon, Miltank, one Pokemon with 3 Pokemon, going 3 versus 1. What a bully, right? And then he got a freaking badge. Like, what kind of bullshit is that? Seriously. But yeah, that's just an example, but I'm pretty sure you guys can keep on making me examples about Ash's adventure. Ash is the one chapter I wouldn't play, but Red chapter I would definitely consider, because he also goes against Ash. And if there is anybody I want to beat more in an actual RPG game, it's Ash himself. Like, seriously, I want to beat him down, 6-0 him, and make a title of it. 6-0 and Ash catch him right there. 6-0 and Ash catch him. I want to make just for that video. Yes, that would be great. So Ace, thank you very much for your suggestion. Definitely keep it into consideration just for that. That Ash must go down. Mikey Topsa said Pokemon Uranium again. Wow. Praise the Lord, said Pokemon Light Platinum. I played Light Platinum. Such an incredibly polished game. The graphics, oh my god, that game is stellar. But it's a game that I've already played, so I'm probably going to skip on it. But thank you for just your suggestion. Praise the Lord. The Lord. Then we got Swai Noob. Very clever there. That said Pokemon Xenoverse. Xenoverse, Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Why is there so many Xeno? Did you ever saw that? Like, we got Xeons, processors. We got Xenon in the periodic table, which is considered to be noble gas. You know, and I'm called Xenon here. It's everybody is Xenon nowadays. Everybody wants to be me, right? No, but seriously, Pokemon Xenoverse. I actually want to go check this out because the name, but just generally because I never heard of this game before. So very surprised, but thank you for your suggestion. Definitely checking it after this video is done. So Dark said Zeta or Omnicron, hands down. Zeta and Omnicron, I believe I've watched Archizzle9, one of my favorite Let's Players, play one of those games. I believe it was Omnicron that he played. And if that's the case, I may skip on it because I already watched it. You know, I kind of spoiled the whole game for me. But again, if I haven't, then I may give it a consideration. Yamcha 111 said he was free. You know, he was 3 times the first. Crazy. He said, "Wahoo! Let's play. I hope you Nuzlocke it. Nuzlocke it, you wimp. I will Nuzlocke it. You know there is no going back. I mean, Yamcha, I must not let you down. I must not let myself down. But you know, the games can be a pretty bullshit experience. So if I lose and you know, the Let's Play is gone, it's just fucking gone. But I'm gonna try to do my best to not let you guys down. So yeah, I'm gonna Let's Play it. I'm no wimp. I'm Let's Playing this." So let's go. Then we got Murdywild said Super Pokemon Eevee Edition, as well as Pokemon Liquid Crystal. Liquid Crystal, again, out of place. Super Pokemon Eevee Edition is a very interesting game. Some of you guys may not know about this game because it's kind of a bit on the outside. It's got a battle system of Final Fantasy, and the system, the graphic is so different, but they're so inspired by the old second generation, and it's got this classical feeling to it. Very interesting game, but I think it's a little bit too off for what I'm looking for right now, at least. It's been played by one of my favorite Let's Players. It's been played by the Flaming Spade. It's been played by Tepotita as well, and while she was still around, as well as the Flaming Spade. I believe Flaming Spade is also kind of like, he comes back, but then he kind of leaves and comes back. Yeah, it's kind of hard to come back on a channel that's been, not active for a while now. I kind of can relate to that, but I really want to come back, and for what it's worth, I'm coming back because I want to make Let's Plays again. So if people leave me now, it's all up to you. It's your enjoyment, it's your time you're putting into it. I'm nobody to tell you different. All I can expect and all I can appreciate is your feedback regarding the things that I do. And in that case, just thanking you for still sticking with me over this years that you've been around, which is crazy enough. So, anyways, it's a very interesting suggestion there, and thank you very much, Marta Wow, for suggesting me that. Then we got Kubo 350 that said Pokemon Vietnamese Crystal drug bag fuck. Drug bag fuck. That's probably like an attack saying drug, and then we got run that say fuck, and then you got a freaking item that said back. Because, well, actually that would be the right one, right? It's probably Pokemon that says back, But that would be hilarious. But again, I don't want to be playing a game that, which gameplay Pokemon already, the Pokemon you already know what's gonna happen. It's just the text that's making it fun. But again, I don't know. We're gonna see. Enjoy said, I really enjoyed playing Flora Sky. I've heard about Flora Sky. Is that with the shaman? But did I play that game? Like really played it? No, I didn't. I played the other one, the Guardian, the Guardian, the Life of Guardians, I believe it's called. That game was freaking ridiculous, and I haven't seen a single person actually suggesting it, surprisingly enough. But thank you for your suggestion. It's gonna be on my list right now. But it seems that Uranium and Insurgents and Dark Horizon seem to have an upper hand right now. Let's see. Seeing Stars said Pokemon Glacier is pretty cool, but love to see you play Pokemon Insurgents again. Now Insurgents is starting to win, if I'm not mistaken. So pretty cool right here. Then we got Enclosure HD said Brother Zenon. I knew you'll come. I had to call my brother. Bros. Before hoes. Before moms and before everybody. We're bros. What the fuck did I just... fuck it. Well, girlfriends still come first, but... Bros. Anyways, what can I say? Actually, cooking, if your mother knows how to cook, then... You're still in my second spot, Because food. And food before bros. Before hoes. Actually, after hoes. And before... trying to make it complicated now. Right. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, those were the feedback. Thank you very much, everybody that suggested the games that were suggested and mentioned in this video. And I'm trying to talk way too complicated for my own good, but I want to thank you guys properly. Still, with that being said, the game that I will be playing, oh my god, it seems that Insurgents or Uranium, whatever you call it, those two games seem to have like an upper scale right now, and if I pick one of those two, please don't hold it against me. People have spoken, and all I can do now is apply to it and see if it's a game that will tick to me. But the most important is that it ticks to me. People can suggest it, that doesn't mean I will play it, but it needs to tick me to really play it, because I think that the content creator must be the one to enjoy it the most above everybody watching it, because that kind of affects it. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, take care, stay healthy, because that is the most important thing. Now let me try to peace out.